Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about a checkbook register or balancing your checkbook. So you had a question like this on your benchmark test. If you got it correct, I counted it for you. If you missed it, I didn't count it against you. So we're going to learn today what all of this means. So the first thing I notice when I look at this, other than I have some labels, number, date, transaction, withdrawal, deposit, and I've got a bunch of small boxes. And if I think back to when we learned about representing positive and negative numbers, we know a withdrawal is going to be a negative number and a deposit is going to be a positive number. So this little box right here, this is where we're going to start with our starting balance, however much you initially begin with. So it says starting balance, $500. So right here, I'm going to put 500. Now if you notice underneath it, this box is broken up. This is where you put your dollars, and this is where you put your cents. So I'm going to go ahead and put my cents on this side. Now some people, when they do their checkbook, they put something on every single line. Personally, I like to skip lines just because they're so small. So we've done the first thing. We've put our starting balance in. Step 2 says, write check number 001 for groceries at Superfoods in the amount of $34.62. You wrote the check on August 3rd. So it gives us all the information we need to record across here. So check number 001, that's going to go over here for number. And it told us our date was August 3rd, so that's 8/3. Transaction, that's where you spent the money, and so the money was spent at Superfoods, so that's what I put here. And the amount spent was $34.62. So that is money that is coming out of your account. So that is going to be a withdrawal or a minus. So the big box is for my dollars, and the small box, 62, is for my 62 cents. So now I need to find my new balance. And since this is a withdrawal, it is a negative number. So over here to the side, I'm going to actually do my math. So I have 500 minus 34.62. So first thing you probably notice is it's across zero, so you're going to have to regroup. So this is going to become 49, 9, 9, and 10. So then I just subtract. So my new balance is $465.38. So we've done step 2. Step 3, check number 002 for clothes at Fancy Nancy's in the amount of $105.43. You wrote the check 2 days after the Superfoods check. So our check number is 002. And we wrote the check 2 days after Superfoods. So that's going to be 8/5. And the check was written to Fancy Nancy, so that's going to be our transaction. And it was written in the amount of $105.43. Remember, the 43 cents goes in the small box. So withdrawal we know is negative, so I'm going to have to subtract again. So I'm going to line it up over here to the side. So remember to line your decimals up when you're subtracting. So 8 minus 3 is 5. 3 minus 4, I have to regroup. I'm going to do that in different colors so it's more visible. So my 5 becomes a 4, my 3 becomes 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. Bring my decimal down. 4 minus 5, I can't do that, so I have to regroup again. That becomes 5, that becomes 14. 14 minus 5 is 9. 5 minus 0 is 5. 4 minus 1 is 3. So I have $359.59. So remember, your dollars go in the big box and your cents in the small box. And step 3 is done. Number 4, deposit of babysitting money, $35. You made the deposit on August 7th. Okay, so you don't really have to put a number here since there isn't one. I always put a D. You don't have to do anything, but always in my own personal checkbook I put a D for deposit, and it was August 7th. And so it came from babysitting money, and so I'm just going to put babysitting. And it was $35. So, and it's a deposit, it's a plus, so it's going to go on my deposit side. So I have 35. I have no cents, so in my small box I'm going to put 0, 0. And that's a deposit, so I'm adding it. So over here to the side, I'm going to add it. Remember to line up your decimals when you're adding or subtracting with decimals. 5 plus 0 is 5, 9 plus 0 is 9, bring my decimal down. 9 plus 5 is 14, 4 down, 1 up. 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. 3 plus nothing is 3. So now there is a balance of $394.95. And step 4 is complete. So we only have one step left, step 5. Withdrawal at an ATM of $40. You took the money out the day after making the babysitting deposit. Alright, so if I'm taking money out of my account, that is going to be a withdrawal, and it also tells me that. So for number, I don't have one, and here, personal preference, always write an A for ATM. You don't have to write anything. This helps me keep my checkbook balanced. A for ATM. And I did it the day after babysitting, so that's going to be 8-8. Transaction, ATM. In the amount of $40, so 40 is going to go on the withdrawal. I don't have any cents, so in my small box I'm going to put 0, 0. So then I'm going to have to subtract 40 from my balance of $394.95. So I'm going to come over here to the side, and I'm going to subtract $40. Remember to line up your decimals. 5 minus 0 is 5, 9 minus 0 is 9, 4 minus 0 is 4, 9 minus 4 is 5, 3 minus nothing is 3. So I am left with a balance of $354.95. And I have completed all 5 steps.